Say, man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you.
Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Shakur Stevenson has finally spoken about the beef between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis as he prepares for his fight against Artem Harutyunyan. There's been a lot of talk, let's say, with Gervonta Davis. He said, I don't know if I want to fight him. He's more of a defensive fighter. There's not enough action. And he might have just set himself up for another feud with Gervonta Davis. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's make the fight happen. Shakur Stevenson enters the ring after one of his worst displays against Edwin De Los Santos last November, and after several promises, he has promised his supporters to put on his very best when he fights this weekend. To it, like I said, I got Aram in front of me, and that's the focus, and Saturday will be a great show as he prepares for that. He gave fans some hints regarding what really happened between Gervonta Davis and his former mentor Floyd Mayweather, somebody that scared somebody say that you defensive and I don't want to get in a ring with you because you got great defense. While the feud was still fresh, Mayweather had told Shakur Stevenson to make a video of himself calling out Tank Mayweather, then posted the video on social media. To many who saw this, they came to the conclusion that Shakur Stevenson is just one of the many fighters at Mayweather's disposal that he could control as he liked. Gervonta Tank D. Let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me. And let's make the fight happen, man. As a result, Shakur Stevenson was on Floyd Mayweather's side. And you could ask what exactly was his reward for doing that. Well, he got recognized by one of the greatest fighters ever as the most skillful boxer in the lightweight division, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. Floyd was asked about the top 5 fighters in the lightweight division, and he responded, as of right now, well, the two guys, the biggest puncher I feel at 135 will probably be Von Davis, but the most skillful fighter will be hands down Shakur Stevenson. He want to fight the best they got out there. He's asking, can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end. Talking about Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather compared his skillfulness to Pernell Whitaker, who wasn't the head-eye puncher, but had the skill set to take on the best and get the better of them. I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to the levels that he needs and make the fights happen that he wants. So hopefully, we can come together and I could take him to that next level and give him the fights that he need, that he want, and make the fights happen that he want. They then moved on and continued with Tank Davis asking if Dan's recent acts prove him ungrateful. He replied, my thing is I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take Tank to that next level, and I've always been there for him. Devin is ungrateful when it comes to you. Well, my thing is I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion. Over the years, I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. But over the years, he's constantly going on the internet to take a shot at Floyd, constantly being disrespectful, when all I've ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did, and I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And he then referenced the famous video in which Gervonta Davis accused him of sending an attack. He denied Gervonta Davis's claims and explained his intention, saying a lot of times they like to compare certain fighters, and then I say certain things, and they say, well, he's hating. There's no difference from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta. I need all fighters. I said, I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. For instance, when I said that I need all the young fighters making money in the sport of boxing, and what I need you guys to do is do this, whether it's Chamet, Lewis, Mercedes, Gutsy. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live the same great life when our careers are over. So I guess he took that as he's the only one that wears Chomet. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that wears Mercedes. Last time I checked, we've got fighters all over the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money. Even the fighters that don't make good money find a way to fly jets and fly whips, brother. It's Cromart, Gutsy, Louis, Mercedes. This was the kind of recognition Isaac Cruz got from Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson referred to him as the Mexican Mike Tyson while talking about the feud between Floyd and Gervonta Davis. At his press conference, Shakur Stevenson said Gervonta Davis is an idiot. Sure, there's been a lot of talk, let's say, with Gervonta Davis. He said, I don't know if I want to fight him. He then added he thinks everything is about him. You don't do some things to those who raise you up. That's like a fool. You don't disrespect people. You know about the video and how Vaughn said he was the one. The video was about that guy's so dumb. You got great defense that sound like somebody scared of losing. So back in April, a few days after the big fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Mayweather went on a rant targeting an unnamed group of boxers. He called them out for not taking the craft seriously and instead focusing on their appearance and in the ring. Boyd Floyd then used his career as a point of comparison. The athlete argued that they're only looking at the finished product of who he is as inspiration, not the work he put in to get there. Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the __, where y'all going to look at the interview and Zab going to tell y'all a lot of times what these fighters are looking at. They're looking at Floyd with the cars. They're looking at Floyd being flashy. Mayweather expressed, man, listen, I made so many sacrifices. You all are looking at the end results. And when I was champion having hundreds of millions in the bank, I still was on my grind in that gym. You all are worried about your outfits, how your boots look, worried about the wrong things. A lot of you fighters are living check to check, with me being champion, with me already having Davis. However, took his words as subliminals aimed at him and responded. Dant went to Instagram to rip into his former mentor. He asserted that Mayweather shouldn't be worried about him and should be focused on escaping an alleged hostage situation in Dubai. He reposted Floyd's rant and began his brief attack. Guy says all this nonsense, but he's in Dubai and can't leave because he's been taking guys' money and not doing what they paid him to do. The guy is a freaking hater. Davis typed in music response. Floyd then shot back on Friday, April 26th. The very next day after his initial, the acclaimed boxer posted a video of Gervonta Davis where he was dancing zesty, alleging that the boxer had a little sugar in his tank. He posted with the caption, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." The videos found Javin dancing on TikTok and Instagram to Liluzi Verts. "I just want to rock and Drake's Thank Me." Music. Now the former world champion Floyd Mayweather then released another social media missile when he posted a video in which World Boxing Council lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson challenged World Boxing Association champion Gervonta Davis to a fight. Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beef with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you, Shakur Stevenson. Appear on Mayweather's IG story to call out Tank. On the subsequent Instagram story, Mayweather posted a video of Shakur Stevenson imploring Davis, fight him. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that wants to fight you, Dant Tank Davis. Let's make the fight happen. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me. And let's make the fight happen. You sit here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's make the fight happen. However, Floyd Mayweather took some other steps that seemed to justify Gervonta Davis's disrespect to him. Following Don Davis's win against Frank Martin, the former lightweight champion, uploaded a video of a training session between Davis and Devin Haney to his Instagram account. The video lasts 18 minutes, and in it, you can see the boxers exchanging blows with protective equipment. While Mayweather clearly coaches Haney, the video does not have much that is extraordinary. What's caused suspicion in the boxing environment is the moment that Mayweather chose to release it on Saturday night. Tank scored another victory, beating Frank Martin by a resounding knockout in the 8th round. The fight marked the debut of streaming giant Amazon Prime in boxing. Shows the win solidifies Davis's position as one of the pound-for-pound best of the moment. Him leverage in negotiations for a rematch with Ryan Garcia or a fight against Vasyl. Applause Lomachenko. Some think that the video was a petty attempt by Mayweather to tarnish